He's only gonna do the intro.
I better close up my pretzel.
We swear this drought is relieved with acid rain.
Well, how about that? We're live.
Fucking live.
How you doing, ladies and gentlemen?
Ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah.
You mean one dude? Hey,
you mean
guy.
yeah, Mitch or
Hey,
or
Mitch.
Travis?
Yeah.
Hey, my girl might be
Good day.
watching.
Yeah, if it's a good day, we got his fiance,
Yeah,
Travis.
right? And she only
and
watches because she loves
Mitch.
Teddy. Doesn't want her feelings hurt.
Yeah. So we're good. We're on. We're
going,
doing it,
man.
We're doing it live.
Live, man.
Doing it live.
All right. In this episode of the Red Eye Report, we discuss fast food. We talk about some mama drama with a baby llama, and as usual, we bring the motherfucking heat. With me this week is the all-seeing Oracle. The last time Oracle ate at a fast food restaurant, he threw up after he ate some fish. In his defense, though, she was really dirty.
Very greasy.
If it wasn't the food, euphemism, I was gonna add it in. So where'd he go?
Next to him is the fluffy teddy bear. Teddy, for some reason, loves Wendy's breakfast. Judging from his predilection toward licking shit out of people's assholes,
It's
sounds about
fucking
right.
awesome, bro. It is fun. Look, Wendy's breakfast is pretty good. Y'all have been brainwashed by McDonald's, and y'all should be ashamed of yourself. I'm just saying.
I don't like McDonald's
Think
either.
for your fucking
Hardee's
self, bro.
breakfast, bro.
Think
Hardee's
for yourself.
breakfast.
Hardee's
Okay.
breakfast is good too. Okay.
Hardee's breakfast.
I didn't say it
Fucking good.
wasn't.
It's my
But
favorite.
Wendy's breakfast is good.
Then we've got a soot-covered ashtray. Ashtray's idea of fast food is when the bartender slides the nuts down the bar. Last and least,
Damn
I'm the
right.
mystic. I managed a fast food restaurant for a decade, and if I had a chance to do it all over again, you best believe I absolutely wouldn't. Worst fucking job ever. And this is the Red Eye Report.
It says
Alright.
Immortals, Fenyx
Let me
Rising.
Open this shit. This motherfucker. All right. So let's start off with what a fast food restaurant is. I think we all know. It is also known as a QSR, or a quick service restaurant. It is anything that, from what it was described to me when I worked there, it's anything that's basically under 5 minutes that you're going to get your food within, you know. Not every time, but in general. So anyway, this is... I love how they put this. The food served in the fast food restaurants is typically part of a meat sweat diet.
Meat sweat
offered-
diet.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah, I want to know.
what
Hold
page-
on.
what
Let me
page is this?
define the. This is just Wikipedia.
Okay.
It's a modern dietary plan that is generally characterized by high intakes of red meat, processed meat, prepackaged foods, butter, candy, and sweets, fried foods, and conventionally raised animal products. That's a meat sweat diet. That's bro. All right.
Check the meat sweats.
Anyway, what do you guys think was the first fast food restaurant ever?
White Castle.
White Castle.
I would say White Castle. Yeah.
Yep, you are correct.
Nice.
A&W started 2 years before White Castle, but
Really?
A&W was a root beer stand. So it's not actually categorized as a restaurant. So,
you say
Yeah.
root beer stand?
yep.
Yeah. A&W root beer.
Did I say it wrong? For your delicate fucking sensibilities? Or what?
Hey, we'll keep the show going.
Root beer.
Row.
I say root. I say root. 'cause
beer.
It's double O. It's a double O. But you know what I'm saying? But I can ask you later.
I say
it's
root
fine.
beer. Root beer.
Yeah, root
What-
beer.
Yeah,
what
root
did
beer.
you-
Yeah. You said root beer.
Root
Root
beer.
beer.
Root beer.
I mean, does it really matter?
Yeah,
Anyway.
fuck you, man.
A&W 1919. We'll just say it. It's a root beer stand, Teddy. White Castle 1921. That's
21,
when White
damn.
Castle started. Yeah, that shit
Damn,
is
dude.
100 years old.
And they were
Started
doing
in the heyday of
fast
the
food?
20s.
Back
Yeah.
then?
Well, They were selling 5-cent sliders. I mean, it wasn't what we think of fast food as today. You know what I mean? It was more like a diner type of fucking,
Yeah.
like a short order cook shit like
Made
that.
those,
You know what I mean?
little shorties.
Yeah.
I love
So,
those sliders.
Dairy Queen was in 1940. Obviously, we know what Dairy Queen is. It started in Joliet, Illinois.
Wow.
Fucking love me a
So-
blizzard.
Yeah. Dunkin' Donuts was 1948.
Really? Wow.
Yep. In-N-Out Burger was 1948. And then Jack in the Box, disgusting, 1951.
Jack in the Crack.
Yeah.
Jack in the Crack.
KFC,
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
1952. And then Denny's, but I don't even know. It wasn't always a diner. It says Denny's started out in donuts.
Really?
Yeah.
You can't even get donuts at Denny's anymore, can you? Right, you can't,
No.
not right now.
Denny's?
And then Sonic, 1953. I like Sonic.
Really?
McDonald's, 1955. And that's where we're going to stop because McDonald's, although started by the McDonald's brothers, have you ever seen The Founder, the movie The Founder?
No.
I have not.
It's
yet.
about Ray Kroc. The dude was an asshole. He was just a ruthless fucking asshole. Basically, he stole. I would say he stole that fucking business from the McDonald's brothers, but he did revolutionize how Americans consume food, and he made us extremely fat because of it.
So yeah, how did he pull that off?
Well, he saw the McDonald's brothers had a system in their restaurant. They only owned one. So Ray Kroc was a salesman. He sold like shake machines and shit like that to restaurants. So he went there to try to sell them one, and he saw how efficient their line was. So basically, they just had one employee on each part of the kitchen. You know what I mean? So it was just kind of like an assembly line. Well, he took that concept and he partnered with them, and he said, "I can turn this into we could sell this system to other people." And at first, the McDonald's brothers were like, "No," they were being all offhand, and then they tried to power play this motherfucker. They tried to power play Ray Kroc, and we're like, "Well, we're only going to sell it to you." I think they wanted like $2.5 million at the time. This is in 1955 or whatever, you know. And Ray Kroc's like, "No," but he ended up, he ended up not. They tried to like do it behind his back, like do it without him. And he ended up just buying he got some other investors, and when they started going under, because they just couldn't, they only had one restaurant, they couldn't like expand and keep up, they basically fucked themselves, so they had to sell for like, I think they sold the thing for like under $1 million after they wanted $2.5 million.
Right.
And Ray Kroc turned it into literally the biggest franchise in the world.
How long did he
mean,
live? He isn't still alive, is he?
No, I think he's dead. He was in his like 40s and the 50s, I think.
Okay.
What do you know? What part of the country happened?
In California.
California, San Bernardino, I think it was. So yeah, Pizza Hut was 58, Domino's 1960. I guess that's where we'll end because
when did Burger King come about?
No one cares.
70s, I thought. 60s or 70s.
Excuse me for asking. Fuck you, Ashtray.
So a lot of
Burger
fast
King just
food
isn't what it used to be.
happened in the 1950s. A lot of fast
Yeah,
food came
yeah,
about.
that's kind of when it. And there's a reason for
Is
that.
that because there's the height of like processed, like quick processed foods were coming out? Is that why?
Not necessarily. It was refrigeration and freezing. That basically is what turned. A lot of people don't know, but the reason that food is the way that it is today, we can lend that a lot to the Kellogg Corporation. Because back in the day, before they really made cereals and shit, they were big into refrigeration and freezing, and they created flash frozen foods. And that like changed the fucking game, because then they can freeze things and ship it across the country. So it opens up, markets to completely different things, and that's what created the fast food market basically.
I think the revolution of just having a refrigerator in your house compared to an ice box.
Right. Yeah. So the biggest chains in the world, Dairy Queen is number 15. They have 4,800 locations. They were developed in this says 1938. I thought it was 1940. Anyway.
Yeah.
They're in 30 different countries.
Someone's lying.
Orange Julius is actually number 14.
Really?
They are, yeah.
Actually, I've seen
I've seen them put paired together. Yeah, so it's kind of weird that Orange Julius is 14 when they like
Orange Julius and Dairy Queen.
Yeah. Well,
they're in the mall where I'm at. In the malls, I see.
Yeah, it says it right here. You might notice that Orange Julius and Dairy Queen are often operated in the same space. That's because DQ owns Orange Julius, and Berkshire Hathaway owns both of them. So they might be considering, because Orange Julius owns 5,700 restaurants, and Dairy Queen has 4,800. So they might combine those two if they're in the same place. You know what I mean? So it's probably not unique locations.
Yeah.
So Hardee's is number 13. They're 5,800.
Does that include Carl's Jr.?
Well, yes. Yeah. Their headquarters is right up the street from my house.
They are owned by the same company, but no, that does not include Carl's Jr. is what this one says.
Do you remember those Norm Macdonald commercials?
Two different companies owned by the same one. Yeah.
Norm Macdonald was the star. Those are classic.
Yeah.
I don't remember those commercials.
Wendy's
from the 90s.
12.
See, their breakfast is pretty good.
I heard about that. Somebody was telling me. Taco Bell is number 11.
I would have thought they were higher.
Yeah,
really?
6,500 locations. That's it.
Taco Bells are everywhere.
Yeah, right.
Well, according to Demolition Man, they win the food wars.
They win
the only restaurant.
So this is the number of restaurants in the world. That's what this.
This
is the ranking of largest fast food chains.
Fast food chains.
Going from smallest or lowest.
I've never heard of this place. Hunt Brothers.
No.
Hunt Brothers Pizza. So this is why I don't know that I consider this. I mean, I guess it's fast food, but it was started by the Hunt Brothers in 1990. Now it's the number one convenience store pizza brand in the world.
Okay, it's the gas station shit.
Yeah, with more than 7,500 locations in gas stations.
Right. I mean, well, it's considered. I mean, yeah, if they can, you can go in there and get a slice, bro. I mean, yeah, that's what.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
it's fair in Teddy's game. It's fair anyway.
Yeah, in the chat they can confirm that it's gas station.
I don't eat cooked food out of gas stations. I don't give a fuck what.
Yeah, right.
I am not eating cooked food out of where I can go blow some shit up right next to it. I'm not doing that. That's not.
Baskin Robbins is number 9. They have 7,300 locations. Domino's. They are 10,000 stores. Number 8. Dunkin' Donuts, number 7.
Yeah, they are fucking everywhere.
300 locations. Yeah.
Yeah.
Milwaukee only has 2.
I've only got. There's only
Pizza
one
Hut is actually 6, and it's 13,000 stores.
That's really surprising to me, because it just doesn't seem like the concentration of stores that like Taco Bell's everywhere, man.
But I mean, this is in more? But these are in more than one country, though.
That's true.
So, yeah, these aren't all the United States. These are fucking in other countries.
Like Pizza Hut in China is fucking high class.
Mexico.
In Mexico.
Yeah, in China, the Pizza Hut, like that's a nice ass restaurant.
Actually, I heard that. Yeah. We had like pictures from all over the world in our store, like different pictures of different restaurants around the world. And theirs looked fucking badass. The one in Tokyo looked fucking badass too.
Yeah.
Number 5 is Burger King. Where is it? 15,000 locations in 79 countries.
Wow.
That's fucking huge, dude. Wow. Anyway.
Burger King.
KFC, number 4.
That's not
yeah, not at all. 19,000 locations. Holy fuck!
Damn.
Coming out with
And
a
I
Now,
guess
fucking
what was
video
Japan-
game console.
What was Dairy Queen's
Japan
number again?
actually.
The beginning
It's not.
of
That can't be real.
Still do.
In Japan, on Christmas, it is customary to eat KFC.
Are you serious?
It's a common
How the
tradition. Yes,
How the fuck did they swing that?
they eat KFC.
Crazy ass
Ain't that
marketing.
America?
What'd you say? How many were there? What?
What was
did
the
you ask?
for Dairy Queen? How many locations was it compared to KFC?
Okay,
Where we
Dairy,
started, it was like
4,800.
5,000.
Dairy Queen was
Dairy.
4,800.
4,800. So that's under 5,000, and KFC has how many? 15,000.
No, they didn't have that much. 11,000.
That was KFC. 11,000.
Oh, KFC's 15. Yeah, you're right. Yep.
Someone's listening. I just that comparison though. It's like wow.
You weren't listening.
Well, yeah,
You'd
you
ask
don't
for the
see
numbers
Dairy
again.
Queen. There's like one Dairy Queen in all of Milwaukee, dude.
That's sad. We've got like 3 here.
Yeah, I'm actually
Starbucks.
surprised. Like I thought Dairy Queen was kind of on its way out or something.
Yeah, me too.
They're
Not-
doing-
Why would you think that?
I don't know, dude.
Yeah,
because
don't dare think
I
that.
never see them anywhere.
Don't ever question the
Yeah.
queen.
They're like an
I mean,
A&W.
She
I mean,
serves
they're
that shit
Dairy
upside
Queen
down,
bro.
or it's free.
Really, have you not had a blizzard in fucking years? What is
Yeah,
going on?
no, I have
Blizzards are the
not had a
shit.
blizzard
Yeah, I
in
haven't
years.
either. Yeah.
Well, no
Jesus.
wonder.
Okay,
they
I like.
don't
I
besmirch
must
your
say,
good name.
you find. When I you do road trips, I find a lot of fucking Dairy Queens, and I'll stop there. They had this spicy burger. It's fucking awesome.
Mm.
So yeah,
Yeah, that isn't the flamethrower.
yeah, the flamethrower. There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
yeah.
a Dairy Queen man right
Man,
I
there.
don't
I
think I've
fucking-
eaten at a Dairy Queen in probably 2 decades.
Right?
Fuck.
What's wrong with
It's-
There's a hole in your life.
That's fucking
It
crazy.
could be filled with the.
They're not around here. That's
You
what
need
I'm saying.
Jesus and you need Dairy Queen.
They had a
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
they had a great commercial for the flamethrower burger. Was the guy bites into it and he's just in an office setting and like he's like whoa, he like just literally blows out a fireball and starts his papers on fire, and then like he turns and starts the trash can on fire like he just came in an office.
How do you remember all these
Like-
commercials?
Man, you know, as a
Do
kid,
you buy a lot of shit? I mean, what is?
I watch a lot of
All right.
network television.
Can we move on? Or?
I'm just asking
Well, it's your
questions.
show,
Don't get
man.
off
Starbucks,
subject.
man.
It's your show.
Number
Go.
3. Starbucks.
Number 3.
Three.
Wow.
I thought they'd be closer to number.
23,768 locations.
I thought that would be number 2 actually. So I'm curious to see what number.
Okay.
2.
What do you think is number 2?
Okay, so what haven't we
Shit, I
had?
can't even.
Subway.
I mean, right?
Yeah,
If Subway's
Or-
number 2, I'll be very disappointed. I can't think of anything else, but I mean, shit, I can't. I don't. Yeah. Not McDonald's.
Subway. I heard they were they
Oh,
they
is it-
were
is it-
the largest, but then they were
it White-
beaten
is
by
it-
someone again. I think they're
Is it
not.
White Castle number 2?
No, White Castle?
It is indeed McDonald's.
Oh, it's McDonald's.
What number 2?
36,000 restaurants in 119 countries.
Wow.
They sell 75 hamburgers every second.
Damn.
70 million daily customers. That is what people. 70 million people a day are fed by McDonald's. That's more than the entire population of France.
Think of the logistical coordination to move that many fucking hamburgers.
Well, that's
Mhm.
the thing. That's what makes a place like McDonald's, a place like Walmart, it all comes down to the logistics and comes down to like having like every single restaurant has the same fucking
Yeah.
able to do.
Right. Yeah. It's the same shitty quality in
Yep.
every store that you go to. You know that you're gonna get that same piece
Right.
of shit hamburger. You know what I mean? And,
Right.
and I'm not saying,
Hey, I get
that's just the concept of it. It's
Right.
cheap
I gotta
and
say-
it's made exactly
I
the
gotta say,
same.
when I was okay at Oracle, when you were over in China, did you try like American food, like fucking Burger King and McDonald's
yeah.
and shit? While you were
yeah,
there?
definitely.
Did it not taste better to you over there?
So it was different. It tasted better. It wasn't nearly as greasy. So McDonald's, for
Yeah,
instance.
exactly. Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
the
wasn't
McDonald's,
nearly
Burger
as
King,
greasy as
was
what you would get in the US. Their burger patties, like when you'd get a burger patty over there, it was kind of weird. Like it was like, I don't know. Like their burger patties they have a different concept of what that is. But yeah, it
Right.
was less greasy. And they have like when you go to these different countries, they have like different because of the taste profile or whatever.
Yeah.
Like they like go to a
See, what's
bakery, they have like donuts with fucking hot dogs and shit in them.
Yeah.
Like that's just what they like. So they'll have weird shit like that too. It'll be like special things on the menu.
Right.
when I
Shrimp
had Burger King or
flavored chicken.
So
McDonald's
do
or
they
something.
sell hamburgers in India in McDonald's?
I don't
Or
think.
is
good
it all
question.
like chicken and shit?
It's
Right.
got to be all chicken because it's a
Right.
sacred animal.
Right.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But yeah, Orca would like it tastes all the shit tastes better
Filet-o
when I was
fish.
over at, I was
Yeah.
over there.
Anyway.
Yeah.
What's number one?
Subway.
Oh,
Yeah.
did better not be.
It's got.
Is it really?
Subway.
Fucking
Yeah.
Subway, man.
And
Yeah,
by
Subway's
a
quality
fucking
went
by
downhill.
quite a bit too. 44,000 locations in 112 countries.
God damn.
And that's even because they've recently had to close more than 900 stores because of dwindling sales, and the
Yeah,
whole
they'll
Jared
spread
Fogle
themselves.
fucking kids and shit.
Well, now they got Bill Belichick, the
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
spokesman now.
Yeah.
Well, they got Deion Sanders too.
Yeah, Deion Sanders.
Oh yeah, that is a good commercial. Did I just get picked off by Deion Sanders?
Yep.
What the fuck? Close, you piece of shit. All right. So what? That's the one last thing. We got about 5 minutes here. What's your favorite fast food restaurant? I could give you some time to think about it. 'Cause that's a big one.
It wouldn't be. I would
Tough call.
say Jersey Mike's.
Really? All right.
Yeah.
Into a jersey.
I like their bread. I really like their bread.
Yeah, I like their bread, and I like their. I mean, it's just sliced meat, but I mean, it's just good bread. I mean, I don't. That's something I could eat all the time because I could change up the sandwiches and stuff. So yeah,
Yeah.
Jersey
Yeah.
Mike's. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I can't do that fried shit all the time. I can't do it. I mean, my cholesterol and sodium be through the roof, but
Yeah.
Oh boy, that's a tough call. There, I fucking love so much their food, and there's so many like fast food places now. They're niche, where it's like it's a step above
right.
McDonald's, but it's still kind of like fast food.
Well, even I would consider even like
Qdoba.
Chipotle and fucking
Yeah,
Qdoba and shit like that. Or Chick-fil-A is even seems better quality than
Yeah, Chick-fil-A is really good nuggets and stuff. Oh, I gotta love me. I'll say Dairy Queen because of
and
Blizzard.
and that's saying a lot because I like salt. So
Whenever I'm
Blizzard.
driving on like a road trip or
shit keeps
whatever,
fucking up.
I like stopping at an Arby's.
Yeah, I do like Arby's.
I love a sloppy like big Montana
beef and cheddar. Oh,
beef and cheddar.
Remember when they had the 5 for $5 back in the day?
Oh God, man.
Yeah.
The roast beef sandwiches.
Jesus.
They have
Christ.
gyros at Arby's. They're really not good.
It's an Arby's.
Yeah, right. It's an Arby's.
There's some of their like hot turkey sandwiches were really good with like bacon.
Actually, yeah, the Market Fresh.
Yeah.
Those where it's like the big fuck. Those are actually really good. Yeah.
There's a lot of fucking meat on there. I mean.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think Cousins is really rising in my ranks.
Man, I've always thought
because every time I go there, it's just well made.
What is Cousins?
Oh, it's a sub
place.
place.
See, now I've always thought
it's
Cousins
local.
is
Started in
mediocre.
Wisconsin. It's like a local place. Yeah, I always did too when I was younger, but I recently they have like this pretzel bread now and shit, and like their cheese curds aren't the greatest, but they make their own chips. Yeah, they have good soup too. They have like
they're kind of similar to Melio's or
Herbert's
Jimmy
and
John's.
Gerbert's out of Wausau. Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's and Melio's, I think, were the same. Like the two brothers started Jimmy John's, I think, and then whatever. It's one of those like got in a fight or whatever, and I'm gonna start my own sub shop. I'm just gonna call it Melio's, and so that's where Melio's came from.
How much you want to bet? Like one of the brothers fucked up brothers.
Yeah, right. Something
It's
like
like,
that.
well, actually, I decided to just start my own sub shop.
I think that's what happened with the Farm and Fleet dudes.
Right?
Yeah, right.
Bill and Blaine.
Way back in the day.
Milbang Blaine's fucking wife.
What is all this corn farmer shit you're talking about? What is this? Is all Wisconsin
There's
shit?
two stores
out
in
of the
Wisconsin.
conversation.
Come on, what's
Yeah,
some
one is
Tennessee
called-
shit, man?
Eddie, there's two stores. So there's these they're like Menards type stores in Wisconsin called Fleet Farm, but there's other ones that are called Farm and Fleet.
Oh, okay.
And they
One
look
is owned
exactly
by
the
Mills,
same.
and one is owned by Blaine's. Yeah, they used to be one
was two
company.
brothers.
And the brothers split
Okay.
apart.
Okay. So okay. See, I was on the outside. I had no idea what the fuck you were laughing at. Way to be rude.
Well,
Fucking
what's your
assholes.
affiliation?
Farm and Fleet.
Yeah, see, I'm a Blaine's man because we had Blaine's down in Grand County. But
Fleet
I
Farm
have friends who are up north. They're like, oh, Fleet Farm.
This is the
Yeah.
gayest.
It's the same ass fucking state.
Right.
Literally the same store. Quite literally. Anyway, all right. Yeah, that's it for fast food.
Oh, well, before we finish Mystic, you had worked in fast food for several years. You've got
Yep.
the inside track. What's something
Yep.
that us plebes do not know about fast food?
You
What do you mean?
you get fucked up shit all the time.
That people don't
Like you're-
clean things very well.
Like you're it's,
the kid who made your shit doesn't care
Yeah.
that he might have just made you ill.
Right. Well, I never fuck with anybody that is making my food.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh yeah. No.
So
Never.
we went to okay. So I got a story about fast food here. So we went to my sister-in-law was moving to Memphis to go to medical school. So we were going to look at apartments for her or whatever. We ended up stopping at a Rally's because I hadn't had a Rally's in a while. If you ever been to Rally's are all in the ghetto.
Oh.
All right. So we passed
What
this
kind
Rally's.
of food is Rallies?
Rally's is like a Checkers.
Checkers.
Oh, it's
Checkers. Yeah. It's yeah. I think they're owned by the same company. And I really like their burgers. So fucking,
They have.
so
they do have really good burgers. Checkers.
So we go through there and everything else, and my sister-in-law, we all order just regular shit. My sister-in-law orders this fucking burger with no mustard, extra ketchup, blah blah blah, like all these fucking shits. I'm like, it's not a sit down restaurant, it's a fucking burger joint. You know what I'm saying? Just say no pickles and be done with it. And so she gets her burger, and this is the ghetto. Like the people who gave us our food, they could have robbed us. I mean, it's three white chicks and me in the car. And so she gets to her burger and she's like, it's wrong. And I'm like, whoa, sorry, scrape the shit off and eat it. She's like, we gotta go back. I'm like, if you go back, you are not getting clean food. I'm like,
No.
she's like, no, we gotta go back. I'm like, just scrape the shit. I'm like, no, get us out of Memphis.
Yeah, right. I
They don't
personally
fuck
never witnessed anybody fucking with other people's food,
I have.
especially when I was a manager, and I've never done it myself. But I'm sure it happens, obviously.
right.
Every once in a while,
Have
you
you ever
hear like
seen-
those. It's like the dumb stoner who's like, yeah, man, let's sprinkle a little fucking tube and the cop's
Yeah.
burger, and it's like you think they're not gonna be noticing, like, what the fuck?
Does it look like spit to you?
Yeah.
Always take things off, though, of the sandwich,
What do you mean?
because then
Yeah.
they have to. Then they have to make it.
So they know
Yeah.
it's fresh made. Like
Yeah,
it's not
you
one that's been
can't-
sitting there.
If the manager has any integrity, he will not allow someone to take something off of that sandwich if it's already made. So if you say no onions, the motherfucker has onions, he has to remake another one. You know what I mean? But if you add shit to it, I've seen people just throw some more pickles on it. So like, yeah, just say
That's
you
a
don't.
good tip right there. Yeah, I remember partying. We had this like duplex with a bunch of living in
Good
Marshfield.
old doofus duplex.
Doofus duplex.
Got
And we were-
doofuses over here.
We're
Doofus
partying
over
real
there.
hard one night, just going crazy, smashing bottles everywhere, and fucking the
Was that real
Landlord
nice
hated
house?
you.
yeah, the
Was that
really
that real
nice house
on the like what?
Yeah.
Okay.
where a dude fucking was doing wheelies on his motorcycle and smashed
Yeah,
his mouth
yeah,
on the neighbor's
yeah,
fucking
I
truck
remember that.
hitch.
Oh, and this truck hitch.
Yeah, he had to get his
What?
fucking
Yeah, dude.
jaw wired shut.
Jaw wired shit and
And
shit.
the
It was
neighbors
all
never
fucked
said
up.
anything. because they were all terrified. Well, anyway.
What the fuck, man?
So anyway, this guy that was living with us, fucking Paulie, man, he was fucking drunk as shit. Like so drunk, we were drinking wild turkey, and he was like puked all over his Taco Bell uniform. And then he like gets up, wakes up before work, you know, and he's like, "Oh, I gotta get to work." Didn't fucking change his clothes.
I didn't wash it.
Goes, well, his fucking job. So there you go. That's who's making your fucking burrito.
God damn. Like Taco Bell isn't even meat, man.
No, it's not. It's D. It's like Class D. Shit. It's
You know,
I don't
though,
even think it gets checked by the FDA.
I do love the seasoning. I know their meat is not good quality, but Taco Bell, like the season.
Oh yeah, they have to.
Delicious.
So you don't taste
it's
the
not
sweet
meat.
fucking horse. Yeah.
Well, people are like, it's kangaroo meat. It's like, you know how expensive it'd be to ship in fucking kangaroo meat.
I really like their chicken soft tacos at Taco Bell. They're not bad. Anyway, I might change. I think Culver's is really good too, man.
Yeah.
They're good.
Culver's, the lemon ice custard, the lemon ice in the summer is awesome. I mean, their burger's got that little crispy edge to it. It's just
the
kind of
burger's
weird.
good.
The burger's not good. It's got the
cheese curds are not
crispy edge is the best part.
Oh, that's
dude.
fucking delicious.
It is the best part, but not if it doesn't have any cheese on it. I mean, it's just kind of weird.
Tell you what,
cheese on it? What are you talking about?
Fucking butter burger, man.
Is that what it is?
You got to get the butter.
Oh, okay.
It's that singed butter edge.
Right.
Okay, I didn't know what it was.
But they're cheese curds. They fucking.
Yeah,
their cheese curds aren't very good.
Dude, why do y'all eat so much goddamn cheese?
Oh, dude, once you have good cheese curds,
dairy state.
I know it's Wisconsin, but what?
It's like asking a fish, like, why do you eat so much water?
It's like asking a Tennessee why he's lost so many teeth. Like we know. It's the meth and the poor personal hygiene. I get it.
Dude, Oracle, I mean, he's always like, you were on the show one time, he's like eating a block of cheese. It was like crazy.
Oh, dude, man. I get fucking,
I'm like, bro,
I get bags and blocks of cheese sent to me on the mail on Christmas.
What do you take a shit every full moon? How does it work?
I'm accustomed to it, man.
Every full moon. It's a half-hour process. He has to light candles.
Right.
Christ, you treat yourself right.
Anyway, that's fast food. We're moving on to the wet sexy section of the show. An Oracle Elgato HD 60S Plus. I'm assuming that's a hard drive.
Elgato. Actually, it is an external capture card.
Word.
So I had an AverMedia card before, which was pretty good. You could stream 1080, 60 frames per second, but it did not pass through HDR while you were streaming. That was a big no-no once I got the Xbox Series X, especially. So I picked this up, this little number. Quality's fantastic. It does a good job. It's got some fucking pain in the ass audio shit that I've been dealing with. Still trying to figure it out. But I wrote a review. It's on our website, redeyereport.com. And yeah, it's good. It's does the job. Does what it needs to do. Got some annoying things, but honestly, streaming video games can be annoying, period.
Oh, so you're running your Xbox through this and it's capturing it?
Yeah, it's capturing
records
this.
it to his hard drive on his
Well,
computer.
it doesn't go to the hard drive. It goes straight to the
Basically
stream.
goes straight to stream?
Yeah, straight to the stream.
Oh, okay.
But it
plugs it right in.
Well, it has to go through a computer yet, too.
Straight
plug this in. Computer. One thing that's annoying with these things is they've got called HD copyright protection through. So if you want to watch a TV show or Netflix or whatever, plug from thing behind.
Oh, like you can't run it.
Really?
Yeah, it's a fucking pain in the dick. But I think all of them are. But review, check it out. You can kind of get the full scoop and some.
You think
dirty
it'd
jokes.
still allow you just to do
know.
a pass through? Just don't turn it on.
We can record on our Black Magic straight from cable or TV or anything.
Maybe it just doesn't have the.
Maybe it's because it's streaming.
I have no idea.
Or maybe we have a license because we're a television station.
Yeah,
I'm not
maybe.
sure.
Also,
yeah, if you're a
right.
television
So this
station.
is right.
Yeah, I guess I didn't really think about that.
So this is consumer level shit, right? This is like video game consumer shit.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure if you've got a
Yeah.
TV
Yeah,
station
yeah.
or whatever, you probably have some bad stuff. This is $200. If you want to stream video game stuff, this is top of the heap for what you can get for consumer before you start getting into some really expensive shit. So,
What are you doing?
What's it run? Estimate or retail price?
200.
200. 200. Or as Ashtray
right.
calls it, 2
Yeah,
weeks
what does Ashtray
pay.
call it?
What, 2 weeks savings. Man, this man makes a lot of money. Boo him.
Don't boo
Anyway,
me. Shit.
I'm up next. CBDA tincture. I've never tried a tincture before, and for those who don't know what that is, it's basically.
Oh, sorry to interrupt. Oracle, my girl says your microphone is cutting out kind of rhythmically. So
That's
At
what
least it's got
it's
rhythm.
not on our end. I don't hear.
Oh, okay. Okay. No, I don't hear it on our end either. So I just
Yeah, so
I know if she's watching the stream, so yeah.
So a tincture is just a vial bottle full of liquid that's made from pot, I guess, and you drop fucking 5 drops onto your tongue.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
But it's CBDA, so it's legal to sell anywhere because it's not psychoactive. So it's basically the same concept as THC. So THC is in a THCA form. When you light it, it burns it, it decarboxylates it into a THC form that gets you high. So the CBDA doesn't. It has no psychoactive properties, but it has all of the other properties, which, helps with anxiety, inflammation, just an overall fucking sunny disposition, I guess. And it works, dude. I was really skeptical at first, but like I do 5 drops 3 times a day, and it really helps the inflammation in my hip, like a lot. So it's
nice.
well worth the. It's $80 for a vial.
Yeah.
But that'll probably last me, a month and a half, something like that, probably.
And is this? Do you put it in water, or what do you do with it?
I tried putting it in like a liquid and drinking it, but then it just makes the entire liquid taste like shit. So and it's horrible. Like it tastes horrible.
Oh, does it?
It tastes like weed mixed with horrible cinnamon flavor. Because it's like they tried to cover it up with cinnamon.
They tried to flavor it.
But it's just so bad. So I just put 5 drops on there and then fucking drink something. You know what I mean? Milk or something that'll like wash it away. But,
don't they say you're supposed to hold it under your tongue?
I never heard that.
A certain period.
You're talking about PCP.
Yeah.
Well, it's sublingual is the term for putting like a tincture.
Maybe. Well, the taste wouldn't be there then though too. Because the taste coming from my tongue, obviously.
Well, yeah, but like you put the drops under your tongue, you let it sit there for a little bit before you do eventually swallow it. But ideally, the sublingual method, a lot of times they recommend
absorbs quicker, probably.
Yeah, it absorbs through those layers, and so you just hold it there for like 15 seconds.
Okay. I honestly don't know if I could do that because it's horrible. It tastes so bad, dude.
I have to say that I've only
it's not even funny.
I've only got one CBD tincture. I have some myself, so in the flavor I can I eat ass, so
exactly.
Yeah. It didn't bother me.
You own that, buddy. You own that, okay?
So yeah, your flavor profiles are probably a little bit different.
Yeah.
I'm gonna Venmo you $80, man, to mail me. I'm 85, however to mail me a vial.
You can get it from Homeboy. That's where I get it.
Is this thing? Isn't it legal?
Dude, you had his
what is
number. You got that shit before.
Oh, I
You
don't
could
know.
probably go down to a vape shop and get it. It's legal everywhere.
You can buy CBD at
CBA, you can buy it down the street.
I bet you can buy it at Walgreens now. I've seen it in gas stations,
Yeah.
the grocery stores.
I'm sure there's different types of quality to it.
You have to yeah, I'm sure that you have to be 21, I believe, still to buy it. They
Word.
make CBD kombucha, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, but I've seen like CBD. It says CBD on the bag, but it's like a nug and shit. And I'm like, if you get put over by a cop, he's still gonna take you to jail.
Yeah.
I mean, because expect like I'm like, yeah, well, maybe not y'all, but me, I'm definitely.
I'm
going
like,
to jail.
why would you
Yeah,
bother?
that's true.
It's
Yeah.
CBD. It's legal. No, man, that's weed right there. You took a
Yeah,
nug and put it. You
If
took
we
a nug
get
and
pulled
put it in a
over, they'll be
CBD
like,
bag.
okay,
Like,
well,
it's-
here's a key to the city, white man.
Yeah, right. White.
Yep.
It's so- it's
You
so
want me-
CBD.
You want
Sorry
to
for
follow
the-
through the city with my
Yes.
lights on so you can get there quicker, sir? Sure.
Right.
All right.
Sorry
Teddy,
for the
son's
stereotype.
first trip to the comic book store.
Okay, so Oracle, I put some pictures up in the messenger.
All right.
I don't know how to, so I took him to his first trip to comic book store. We are gonna get some Magic cards, some comics, and some Pokemon cards. Thanks to Christmas and coronavirus, all the Pokemon cards were sold out. He likes the Miles Morales Spider-Man, which is the Ultimate Universe Spider-Man. In one comic book store was completely sold out of those, but he actually did find a couple that he liked. I mean, it was fun having like walking through a store with him. It's to like share along the nerdiness. He was kind of like doing like a side view of the things. I was like, buddy, just stand in front and flip through. But he had to stand on his tiptoes. It was pretty cute. He's on his it was. But I liked it. It was a nice father son moment. I did read the comics before. The first comics he picked up were like a $25 Spider-Man, and I was like, no, buddy.
Yeah.
It's like, no, buddy. It's like, no,
We're gonna get
We're
some
gonna
of
go-
these some older ones out of this bin
yeah,
over here.
over
right.
here,
Some
yeah.
of these ones, yeah, that you can touch all you want.
But he had fun. We're gonna go back here probably this weekend and try to get some Pokemon cards because he's getting into Pokemon, and I'm a Magic fan. I got him a little binder already. So I'm gonna try to teach him how to play and get him going with that nerdiness.
Oh man, that's
Yeah.
one nerdy aspect of my youth I don't mind missing at all is the collecting like card games and shit.
Yeah.
You never
I
did
don't have
Pog or
time for
anything
that.
or
I-
Garbage
I
Pail
mean-
Kids, or you didn't you do anything?
No,
as a
I
kid?
did collect
Baseball
shit.
cards or
Oh yeah, I did as a kid. I mean, I loved it as a kid, but I don't miss
You
it
got-
because it takes up space
Now you
and money.
now you have an apartment full of fucking vintage porno magazines.
That's true.
Right.
I guess
No
I've
shit.
collected a different.
No
I've just
shit.
switched.
yeah.
I don't like Pogs, but I like
My
Teddies.
justification. I cut them up for lighters.
Oh, that's
Straight
incredible.
trying to catch them all in a sock.
All right. Ashtray, watching domestic terrorists being carried away. Oh, is this the fucking
seen some of
airport?
these videos. Yeah, I put a link there, so I'm not sure if this is one of the videos that I was seeing earlier, but I don't know if you've seen where the
Of course, I've seen you keep sharing them with us.
they get these motherfuckers are these Trump people who went into the Capitol and now realizing it didn't take too long with facial recognition technology, and especially because they refused to wear masks.
Right.
Idiots.
Right.
So
And they
they're
posted it all over
they're
their
getting
fucking
stuck at the
Facebooks.
airport and being kicked off their flights, and they're fucking having fits. This one guy's having like a rage cry where he's like, "They fucking took me off and called me a terrorist to try to
Yeah.
ruin my life." And there's some woman at one point, right there. Oh, I love it. Where she's like, "No!" I've watched that 7 times, and it just makes me laugh out loud every time.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
When they grab her by all fours. So yeah, I'm sure you've seen it. Just in Reddit, search no fly list.
So in the video, a lot of videos you've been sharing, one thing I've heard everybody say when they do this is they don't have money to get home. So my question to them was, what was the plan if they were to take over the capital? Were they not going home? Were they going to mail their family to fucking Western Union money? I mean, all these people get off this flag. Like, I don't have money to get home. So, yeah, I just, you know.
Yep. Good thought about that.
Hey, look, when I do the Nike store, I cover my tattoos. I wear a mask. I wear a hat. You know. Only thing you can see is my eyes. There's no retinal recognition yet. So get smart, white folks. Your ancestors wore hoods. I mean, even the ancestors wore hoods. So goddamn it. I mean, shit.
Yeah. How about that one dude that brought his mom? Remember that? Didn't we talk about that last week or some shit?
Oh yeah.
Somebody caught him.
They caught him because his mom was there and she wasn't wearing a mask. So like he was.
I saw an article that a guy got caught because his wife turned him in.
Well, this
yeah, people have been.
Did you see that one clip of the guy that there's like four cops on him, and he's like, "You're treating me like a fucking black person."
Oh my god!
He yells that out loud.
Did he really say that?
He literally yelled that. You're treating me.
Yeah, he yelled that. He yelled that out loud. Yeah. They're like, "Calm down, sir." He's like, "You're treating me like a fucking black person."
Wow.
It's like they think they're so fucking privileged.
Mm-hmm. Well, there was a video when from that fucking, like, after they left the Capitol building, they went and like protested around Washington D.C. apparently, and there was a standoff between them and the cops, and because there was a video some guy posted, stop no more protecting the blue, or no more backing the blue, because they're treating them like black people, like Black Lives Matter.
So now we're not going to.
So now they're turning on the cops because they did their jobs.
Turning on the cops because they did their jobs, but
we're the patriots. You're treating us like Black Lives Matter.
Like Black Lives Matter either.
No more back in the blue.
It's so funny. No more back in the blue. The the irony is rich.
Hey, I love all people except for crazy white people. There's a lot of y'all.
Crazy white people. We're the worst.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Brian.
Too many of y'all. Fuck what you think.
Way too many of y'all.
Trying not to be a fat fuck.
Try not to be a fat fuck. Put on some weight over the winter here already. So,
and also being locked in the house.
Yeah, locked in the house. So I started doing some workout fucking videos with my fiance. Thought I was gonna throw up the other night. Fucking weak as shit. But
we're getting how old are you now?
37.
Can you still do a headstand?
I never could do a headstand.
You can't do a headstand?
No.
Can you do a headstand push up? Or you can't do a headstand push up then? Fuck.
Right. No.
God damn it.
But yeah, I'm in that stage where you're just like, it takes a lot of convincing to get moving.
Oh yeah,
at
the motivation,
right? The motivation is not there. So every time it's just like,
especially in the morning. When do you do the workout? In the mornings?
I do it after I finish work.
But then it's like, late.
I have to go in the morning. I wake up and that's when I have to go to the Y.
Yeah.
Oh, you work out?
Because otherwise, I've been
exercise
about a month now. Yeah, I have to. Or I'm gonna die.
You trying to catch that
story?
Yeah, I have to go in the morning because otherwise I'll sit here and I'll probably smoke a little bit, and by the time 4 rolls around, I ain't going. You know what I mean? I know myself, so I get up before I even have a chance to fucking do anything. I go get it done.
Do you have to get up like super early?
No, I just get up whenever I get up.
Oh, okay.
10, 11.
Like 2 or 3 in the afternoon.
How many times?
No, like 10. 4. Trying to do 4.
Damn, that's good.
That's good, man.
Yeah.
Fucking right, bro.
I mean, I don't do a lot because I can't walk on treadmills or anything. So I do like that new step thing where it's like pedaling almost. You sit down and you like pedal.
Hey, it's a start, bro. Cardio, man.
Do that for 20 minutes and then I lift a little bit.
Right.
Getting jacked.
Walk around.
Get
Where's the
super
weight
jacked.
room?
That's really what I need to get.
Yeah, right.
Weight.
Your legs already jacked.
No, I just need to turn
Please
this
tell
fat
me-
into some muscle, for fuck's sake.
Please tell me one of those guys that works out in like one of those Borat onesies.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the fucking,
obviously,
it's
man.
just a V.
Obviously.
That would be fucking awesome.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
No, he comes in a
Oracle
toga.
being a
Try not to
badass?
be fat. Fucking
All right, yeah.
being a lazy piece of shit.
All right. Well, next up, it's me. Car repairs. It's not the fact that you have to pay for them. It's the fact that with older cars, like everything just breaks.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like okay, so the power steering went out. Like, so I thought it was the pump. No, it was the entire rack and pinion system. So it was like 800 and some bucks for the
Ouch.
pump and that and putting it all in. I get it. 3 days later, I go to fucking pull out of the parking lot of the grocery store and the whole fucking rack blows. Like
Oh,
I can't
man.
turn.
Oh.
I'm fucking. It's like driving a tank, dude. This car's huge too. You know what I mean? There's like 16-inch fucking tires on this bitch. I'm trying to fucking turn. So I get it back to the place. He's like, "Oh shit, yeah." The whole rack went out, so they had to replace that, warrantied it out. I get it back. They're like, he's like, "Yeah, so just let me know if anything's wrong." 2 days later, fucking, I have to put more fluid in it. I'm like, "Why is this thing fucking leaking fluid now? What the fuck?"
Right.
Take it
like,
back.
God.
Fucking some hoses busted. You know what I me like?
Why do you keep taking it back to this place?
Yeah,
Take it
what kind of
somewhere else.
fucking
It's for
mechanic
free,
you taking
dude.
it?
I'm not paying for this
I mean,
shit. It's on warranty. It's been a week
That's-
since he did it.
Yeah. You have to take it back to him, but that means the next time you can go somewhere else.
Yeah, he's gonna finish this fucking job. I paid $800 and some for this fucking thing.
Right.
It's not gonna leak anymore. I'm gonna keep taking it back.
I
until
had
that
the same
motherfucker
thing happen
doesn't
with
leak.
my water pump, and they had to redo it, and it was a 6-hour process, and they had to do it twice.
Yeah,
Damn.
they had to do this twice.
But they did the second one free.
5 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, they did all of these free. I had to pay for the lines, but he didn't charge me for the labor.
Yeah,
Just
it's the labor
60
where they
bucks.
make that big chunk of money, and they
Yeah,
just
and I
basically
mean, I
suck
felt
that.
bad, but it's not my fucking fault. I
Right.
paid you for this shit, you
Yeah.
know, and it's not really their fault either that the rack went out. That's just it was a manufacturer's malfunction. They just warrantied it out, but it still cost them 5 hours of labor. They had to take my car apart again and put it back in, you know.
Right. What
But-
kind of is this an old car? Like, what kind of car is this?
Yeah, it's a 04,
the
the Mercury
Cavalier.
Grand Marquis.
Oh,
The Grand Marquis.
Fucking
Yeah.
Get out
Top
of the
car.
way.
It's a big old boat, dude. Fucking thing's
Yeah.
2.5
it's the, only,
tons.
it's the only thing you'll fit in, that or a Cadillac.
V8.
Oh, I know, dude. I tried to, dude. My daughter took me to get my car today, and she has a Chevy Sonic. You ever seen one of those fucking
No,
things?
no. What is that?
Yeah, dude.
Sounds tiny.
It's smaller than a Cavalier, man.
I gotta look
It's like
this
a,
up.
It's like a fucking smart car with a back
dude,
seat.
yeah, with a back seat. Yeah, he looks.
Is the back seat?
Were you in the front and back seat?
No, you basically, yeah. So we get there, and I'm getting out of it, and the guy who owns it comes out, and he's like, "Oh fuck! I thought I was gonna have to get a shoehorn and grease you out of there." So, like, fuck you.
That's funny.
Oh man.
Anyway,
Fucking cars, man.
yeah, they suck. All right, ashtray. I saw this story before. No bathroom for the hell.
Yeah.
Fucking.
So yeah, apparently,
Javanka.
Jarvanka. That's their name. They in their DC mansion, when they're there, their Secret Service detail is not allowed to use the bathrooms.
What the fuck?
All 6 of them. All 6 of the bathrooms, they're not allowed to use any of them. So they've been using, basically it was like they've been using like the neighbors, or for a while they had they literally just rented a porta potty outside.
Fucking kidding
I
me?
am not shitting you.
And she doesn't even clean the toilets. They got probably
went
got a
to the
maid.
No,
Obama.
exactly.
They went to
fuck
the
is-
Obama's house around
went-
the corner.
They really went to the Obama's house?
That's
Yeah,
what it
because
said,
the
yeah.
Obamas are, well, the Secret Service is with the Obamas too. So I
Yeah,
mean, it's
yeah,
just, you know.
the Obama, probably the Obama's DC residence.
It was their DC residence. They weren't, probably weren't there.
Obama's probably weren't home, but their service detail would have been.
But they ended up having did they end up having to rent an apartment?
Yeah, basically it turned out that they had to rent a studio on the
fucking kidding me?
In the basement floor level of
like
for $3,000 a month.
To
so
go
they
to
had
the
a bathroom
bathroom?
they could use. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So for the past how many years they've been paying $3,000 a month just to go take a shit because Jarvanka
can't set aside one of six.
Yeah.
Why couldn't you put
six bathrooms?
Pick the smallest one
she
and
cares
say
about
like that's
kids
your
in
bathroom.
Alabama.
Don't use any.
It has 6 bathrooms. There's got to be one for the help.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? One that was designed and made for.
Yeah, it's not like there's only the master bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She's just they're just scumbags. They're fucking scumbags.
Man, it's gonna be great to see how Jarvanka evolves after this whole fucking mess. Like their brand has been so shit on by what happened on Wednesday, but it almost seems like bad Shakespeare novel.
They'll always have money. He's got money from real estate.
Yeah,
because of his dad. Right. So
I could see she and her brand might not so much. Although
I
she
just
could.
Hope they go to prison.
Dude, they're rich white people. They'll be fine. Shut the fuck
right.
up. Moving on. God.
All right.
Wonder how they're gonna come
fake
back
freedom
from
of
this.
speech.
All right, so I've been hearing a lot of this complaining about free speech being taken away.
Yeah.
Okay. Look, Twitter and Facebook are not free speech. People get banned off of there for saying stupid shit all the time. Yes, I know it's because you don't agree with what you feel as the masses, and you feel you're not having your free speech taken away. For all you people who lost Parler and everything else, there's still Reddit forums. There's all these racist Nazi sites you can go to, or just a conservative, or just like a regular conservative site if you want to talk. I mean, you got all these conservative places out there you can go to, Breitbart places. They all have forums that you can get on and express that you're not banned from.
Right.
These are their own companies. It's they can if
they're
Twitter
a privately owned company.
Yeah.
They
Right.
if
Twitter wanted to shut down tomorrow, would you say that fucking your free speech was being was being taken away?
These are the same people that bitch about a Christian baker not making a fucking cake for a trans couple.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's their freedom of religion. No,
it would have been one
that's
hell
their
of
choice. It's their choice. They're a private business. If they don't want to make that for that person, they can.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just like Twitter doesn't have to fucking deal with your bullshit if they don't want to.
They don't want to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. You know what they're really disappointed about is the fact that they can no longer show off their racism to their mom and grandma's profile.
Yeah, right.
Well, like if they start shutting down, or I mean, if they start like censoring y'all in the news and things like that, or that's a different thing. Yeah, I can see that. But this is Twitter and Facebook. It's a fucking app.
Right.
You can get on and off of it when you want to. You know what I'm saying?
They already censor the news. They watch Fox.
But yeah, so it's not your freedom of speech not being taken away.
A lot of them now don't like Fox. I heard a lot of them saying that in the Storming on the Capitol group.
Well, apparently they've been purging a lot of people's accounts who've been like if you even mentioned like shit like that. Apparently, a lot of people have been getting kicked off because they're trying to get rid of that shit off of their platform.
If you go on Twitter, that's why he's not even on Pinterest anymore. Like, I didn't even know there were forums on Pinterest.
He was on Pinterest.
Yeah.
Who was Trump was on Pinterest?
He's banned from Pinterest. Yes.
I guess
like a whole
maybe
list
the
of
White
shit.
House.
It's fucking crazy shit.
He's making
he's all about branding, though.
Of course, maybe Pinterest. Pinterest is probably owned by Facebook, so that might be why, or something like that, or Twitter. Yeah, if you guys want a funny fucking, if you go on Twitter, if you want to follow something funny, just follow Fox 6 News in Milwaukee, because everything that we post, it's like 15 crazy rednecks that just start talking shit like. Fox 6 is a piece of shit. totally biased. They talk shit about Trump all the time. So just fucking dude, blows my mind.
What's this? The Twitter?
Yeah, just the
Or
Twitter page. It just I go on there with the Schlegbog Twitter all the time and just fuck with people.
Troll 'em.
Because man, these people are crazy. Just crazy fucks. And I'm sure it's like that with every local Fox station.
Oh, yeah.
Well, no, it's gonna flip here. It's gonna flip here. Fox is gonna start talking mad shit about Biden and Kamala Harris.
Oh, yeah.
And fucking and CNN and CNBC are gonna be all on fucking their dick. So it's gonna flip. The news is gonna flip. So so yeah.
The pendulum swings back and forth.
Yep. All right. In all seriousness, go fuck yourself, Ray Kroc. That's our show. We're gonna be here every Wednesday or Thursday night at 10 p.m. Central. Make sure you join the conversation at theredeyereport.com or facebook.com/theredeyereport. You can also twiddle us at redeye_report or Schlagbog. Just hit up Schlagbog. We love Schlagbog.
Hail Slagbog.
Hail Schlagbog.
Like us, share us, or fuck us. We're down for whatever. I'm Mystic.
I'm
This is Ashtray.
Oh,
You morons do it every time. I just wait to
these
say
guys
what I want to
fighting
say.
over shit.
I mean, did I say my little sentence? This is Teddy, and you all are assholes.
And this is the Red Eye Report.
I mean, see,
Teddy
just I mean,
knows his place.
yeah, knows my place. You a dick. Got these two motherfuckers trying to fight over each other. Oh,